Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 49, but this time from 225 we're here to observe the KVK in Season 1 between 225 and 231, mainly due to these two servers. However, there are other active servers that are included in this KVK such as 226, yeah, and this one here 227, but mainly the fight is between 225 and 231. So the fight started. There are two big alliances in 225, which is Van and OP. Those are the two biggest alliances, the red and the green in 225. Also, there is only one alliance in 231, which is a one faction server, the red alliance, and they are the only competitor, the only real competitor for 225. The fight was intense in the first zone, but since 225 has a huge advantage in the numbers, so they entered their zone, they locked them in their zone at the first few days, and they took their level 13 cities or level 8 at this stage of the game, and they locked them access from zone 2. And then the towers were removed for all the alliances that are below level 4, which helped server 231 to regain access around the gates for zone 2, which is Nox here, and they got all the towers, all the gates back into zone 2. And then the fight broke up again between 25 and 31, and then they managed to access zone 2. As you can see here, they are holding all the cities in Nox. However, it's very impressive what 31 are doing, because it is only 4 guys or maybe 5 guys that are fighting in server 31, which are the whales that are in 31. Currently, all these 4 whales that are fighting against 225. And there is only one whale in 225, which is Babs here. He got a very strong holy, same as the other guys from 31. So these are the only 4 guys that are fighting against server 225, even though they managed to keep all the cities in Nox for them. However, when it comes to zone 3, the fight is already settled around the gate. For example, if we take a look around the gates that leads to zone 3, which is Midgard, you can see here the gates are surrounded by towers for 225. So the fight for zone 3, theoretically, it's pretty much over. However, since towers take way less time right now to demolish, I think that 231 could make a comeback, but it's gonna be so hard for them because, as I mentioned, it is only 4 or 5 guys that are really fighting from 31 against all the numbers for 225. Last time I checked, 226 were enemies to 225 and they took their cities already. However, this is not the case as I see right now, because those 2 cities belong to 25 at some point of the game. However, they are being held by 26 at this point of the game, and they have 6 days until they enter zone 3. I believe the gates for between the zones, yeah, just 2 days, 1 hour, 1 day, 23 hours until they get these gates. But I don't think it's gonna make any difference, since these gates are supposed or should be under control of 225 as well. I'm in an alt alliance, which is OP2. Not sure if they managed everything regarding the diplomacy. However, the KVK pretty much looks over to me, to be honest, unless 231 is gonna surprise us with something. Not sure how, but they can, to be honest, because whenever the whales of 31 are active and they are all together, no one literally could touch them from 225 except for Babs, and Babs is the only one that could put a fight against them. However, we're gonna see in the next few days how it's gonna turn out. Well, I would like to say congrats to 225, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say anything early. So we're going to see in the next few days how it's going to turn out for 225. This will be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.